Hey everyone, we are here today with a special treat. We got another video testimonial from one of our Seminar One graduates. But the treat is we also have the founder of our company, David Mitchell, here with us. We have just finished a seminar here in Sarasota and heard one of the best testimonies I've actually heard in a while from our graduate, Chuck. And I'm going to let you tell us a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
Well, my testimony is that I've been trading for 11 days and using the strategies that David gave us in Seminar 1. I've cheated and used some Seminar 2 strategy with options because I've traded options before. But using David's strategies, I've made $9,000 profit in 11 days.
That's amazing.
Cool.
That's amazing.
That's very cool.
All right, now you said you had some option training before. What do you do for a living?
I'm a dentist and a worship leader.
Dentist and a worship leader, very nice. So we got a pastor and a worship leader here with us. We could just
And
have
a heathen.
church. And a heathen.
Yeah, actually no.
So we're trying to get me saved. You said you had some options training before.
Correct.
How did that turn out prior to your Seminar 1 experience?
Well, I read 2 books on trading options.
Okay.
And I took 1 seminar on trading options, and I opened a $10,000 account, and about 6 months later, my $10,000 was gone. That's the
That can
long
happen.
story short.
That can happen. It hurt worse than that short story though.
Yes, much more.
So in 6 months you ran through $10,000.
Correct.
And then using David's technique and his method that we teach all over the country, you almost made that $10,000 back in 11 days.
In 11 days.
Wow.
In fact, on the way, tell the story about on the way up here, you're driving up.
I was in a
Or
position,
cross.
I was in a position that I'd picked based on David's strategies. And I was driving and I had the streaming quotes from the stock market coming to my BlackBerry. And I just picked it up and clicked it to see where it was, and the stock that I had picked using David's strategy had absolutely tanked. It had hit bottom. And I knew where the bottom was because of David's strategy. And I knew it couldn't go much lower than it was. So I pulled over and I got my laptop out of the trunk, opened it up, and made a couple of changes to my stock play and made an extra $3,000.
Just for the people at home watching this, the stock went down and you made money?
Correct. I've been to David's strategies.
Okay.
So that was a put play.
It was a
You were-
put play. I purchased a put, planning for the stock to go down, and it did.
Okay.
And so
you buy puts when the stock's going to go down.
Correct.
And a lot of people don't know that you can do that, but
Correct.
it works.
So you're teaching people how to make money when the stock goes up and when it goes down.
That's right.
So
The only time when you really should stay in cash is in between the two.
Okay.
Like when you're in a bull market, you buy the stock or you buy call options. When you're in a bear, you do the puts. If you're in the middle, you just leave it in cash, and that's what a lot of people don't teach. So the biggest mistake is people stay in the market too much. That's probably what happened to you the first time. But if you'll just get in the market, we basically teach there's 3 legs on a trading table, okay? There's fundamentals, that means that the stock has got to be a great company, fundamental analysis. Technical analysis is like, you're talking about my techniques, it's just where you learn to draw support and resistance lines the right way, like the pros do it, and then you can see the life of that stock. And when it hits the bottom and bounces up, you can buy a call option. When it gets close to the top, you sell. So that's the second key. It's called technical analysis. And the third is market tone. That's just knowing what the market's going to do and going with it instead of against it. And so that's basically, in a nutshell, we use those techniques to teach people how to get in right after the big boys get in and get out right before they get out. And if you can do that, you can make $1 gazillion.
Wow.
So that's a cool testimony. I had not heard his testimony until you got here to Seminar 2 here in Sarasota, so that's cool.
So Chuck, is this worth it to you?
This is worth it 10 times over.
10 times over.
I learned more here than I've learned about investing my entire life. I've got hundreds of thousands of dollars invested with people at companies that don't know what David knows.
Right.
Well, they don't. They really don't. And it's not because, I'm not saying that because I know it, it's just I know that they don't understand technical analysis. They don't understand how the fundamentals work with the technicals and the market tone. And yet they're taking people's money and shipping it up to Wall Street. And then every time the market crashes, you lose 25, 35% of your whole money. That is not safe, that's dangerous. So like, I've asked this question before, have you ever gotten on a plane and wondered, you know, what the pilot knew the night before?
Right.
And the truth is, you kind of don't know. So maybe you should learn to fly yourself. So financially, no one cares about your money as much as you do. So you should learn to manage your money, and that's kind of what we teach people to do.
Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. If you want to know more about this, you can visit our website, www.newventureonwallstreet.com, and we'll give you some more tips. We'll actually show you where some upcoming seminars are in your area so that you can be like Chuck and make about $9,000 in 11 days. Thanks so much.